Hey guys, Sophia here with turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com, and I'm back with another video. We are talking about the most amazing competition of the year, the 2020 Olympia, and here I am with the bikini results. Oh my gosh, what an incredible show. The top four in particular was so thrilling. The judges moved them around so many times in the callouts. It was unbelievable. Now, I actually have recaps going of all of the different women's categories. I already have the fitness and the women's bodybuilding up, and I'll be back soon with figure and women's physique. So make sure you subscribe so you get the notifications of when those videos are up because it's coming soon and you don't want to miss it. Okay, so we always start by talking about what the results of the contest mean for next year's Olympia. And the reason I have a question mark is because these are actually the rules for this year's Olympia. And of course, we have to start looking forward into the 2021 Olympia. But I believe that the rules are going to be the same. And the way it would work is that our winner is, of course, qualified for life. And then second, third, fourth, and fifth are going to receive points. And they're very high. It's a lot of points. Obviously, this is the biggest competition of the year. And then at the end of the qualification period, the top 5 in the points will all qualify for the 2021 Olympia. So this was a massive class. Oh my gosh. Beautiful, talented athletes from around the world. But we got to just focus on that top 5. And because I did a top 6 prediction, I figured we'd throw in our 6th place winner as well. So here they are. I don't think anybody can deny that this was a very deserving top 6, but it was the order of the placings that was so unbelievably exciting. So here we go. We had Janet in first, Jennifer in second, Attila in third, Angelica in fourth, Lauralie in fifth, and Elisa in sixth. So, Isa in 6th place. Oh my gosh, this was extremely unexpected. Wow, you know, they called her in the first callouts and then she stayed on the end the entire time. And it was just crazy because she's so beautiful. She's got such a gorgeous shape. Her hourglass figure is unbelievable. The shoulders to those beautiful lats, tiny waist with such great definition in her abs, beautiful obliques, and then her glutes are gorgeous. And she's got lovely definition. She's got such a beautiful line outlining the sides of her glutes, coming down her leg, and beautiful quads by her knees. She's just incredible. So a 6th place really tells you how good the contest is and how hard this competition was for all of these athletes because wow, for Isa to get a 6th place is pretty incredible. I think from behind she's got beautiful legs. She's got a nice amount of size to the muscles in her quads. You can see she's got some roundness to the back of her legs. She's got nice glute ham tie-ins. Maybe a little bit more definition in the back of the legs would have been nice to just see a little bit more sharpness in the glute ham tie-ins. But my goodness, she just looked beautiful. She's got gorgeous posing, so flowy, and she's got a smooth walk. Very, very just beautiful. Now, I have to comment a little bit about why I think she was 6th place and not first. She is a returning champion. You know, what happened, right? I feel like it wasn't so much her physique. I think her physique looked beautiful. I think there was a bit of a fatigue about Isa. She looked, to me, a little bit more tired than I expected. I'm sure she's training so hard. There's a lot of pressure, dieting, and I just noticed her posing was not as firm and her face didn't look quite as full as it did in the past. So here's what I mean. Here's a picture of her at the Olympia last year where she won. I just feel like there's a little more pep in her in her whole demeanor. You know, her arm is out a little more sharp. Her elbow is bent just a little stronger. Her smile seems a little bit brighter. Her cheeks are a little more full. To me, this year, she just looked like she was a little bit worn out. But I mean, my gosh, she got a 6th place in top of the world. So, you know, she still did amazing. But here you can see maybe what I mean about her face. Her cheeks are a little bit more full last year than they are this year. And from behind, I think I preferred her hair how she had it last year at the Olympia. This year, it wasn't quite as full of curl. It was a bit more wavy, and the curls didn't seem to have held quite so well. And so I think she could have used more volume on top. I mean, that's what I'm pulling out as the reason why Isa didn't do as well as she's done in the past. She just didn't have that sparkle about her at this competition. Okay, next in 5th place was Lauralie, who looked just beautiful. She also has a gorgeous hourglass shape, lovely shoulders, very, very tiny, smooth stomach with extremely small waist. My gosh, gorgeous obliques, and her glutes are amazing. Beautiful from every angle, the side, the back, wow. Great tie-ins with her glute hem tie-ins. She's got a nice amount of definition in her legs. Her hair is beautiful. It's very full. It's very thick. Her face looks vibrant. She looks healthy. She looks just beautiful. From a critique standpoint, my goodness, 5th place. She's just amazing. I wouldn't mind a little bit more muscle in her leg, just so that they weren't quite so narrow. I would like to see a little bit more roundness, a little bit more size, especially from behind. But I'm talking just a little, because she is so good already. She looks amazing. What a great placing. Okay, next in 4th place was Angelica. Oh my gosh, she looks so good. This was a really, really good Angelica that we saw at this year's Olympia. Just beautiful. From head to toe, she's got amazing arms, quite a bit of muscle in her shoulders, beautiful shape to her arms. Her lats look good. She's really created that amazing hourglass shape. Her waist is so tiny, beautiful obliques, and her glutes are incredible. From behind, I think she's got gorgeous glute ham tie-ins, and her calves are so great. She's got amazing calves, beautiful definition all throughout her whole physique. I do feel like she's got a little bit more rib showing than anybody else in this top 6. It's just maybe the way that her body reacts to the dieting and the conditioning. But I mean, my goodness, she just looks incredible. I thought this was a really, really beautiful Angelica. Her hair is great. Her suit is perfect. Wow. Okay, next in 3rd place was Attila, who is so stunningly beautiful. From head to toe, just such a great package. The beautiful hair. It's so full. It's so curly and just lovely, and yet it's behind her shoulders, so we still get to see her lats, we still see the tops of her shoulders. She's not hiding behind the hair. It's just perfect. The color of her suit is beautiful, and her jewelry, everything. Her walk is amazing. Her whole presentation, she is just wonderful to watch on stage. She has such a beautiful presence. I think her shape is gorgeous. Again, beautiful hourglass. Nice shoulders, not as large, not as developed as Angelica's shoulders, but still a beautiful shape. Again, a very trim, tight, very small waist with a nice amount of definition to her abs. Her obliques are really chiseled. You've got a little bit of lines happening, but not like a crazy 6-pack. Just the perfect amount of definition. She's got a gorgeous line coming down the side of her leg, this right here, just outlining her glute and separating her quad, and then coming down above her knee. Just amazing. I also find that Attila has a beautiful balance between the top and the bottom. Her glutes are so round, they're so noticeable, but it matches perfectly with the proportions of her body, and I think she looked amazing. I like that little bit of definition, just a little bit of hamstring that you're seeing in the back. She's incredible, and what a small waist. Even from behind, her waist looks so small. So I was so impressed, and I think their place is amazing. Okay, next in second was Jennifer Dorie. Oh my gosh, she did so well, and she looks beautiful. Her glutes from every single angle are incredible, and I actually really noticed when she walks, her glutes look amazing. She's got lines of definition outlining the glutes and while she's walking, and it's just really, really awesome. She's got very pretty shoulders. They're a beautiful shape. They come into these gorgeous lats. Again, a tiny little stomach that's really nipped in and creates this amazing hourglass shape. She knows how to pose her legs to really accentuate that, that silhouette. Beautiful posing, a lovely dark curly hair. I love it. I love the curls. Very small waist from behind, and the back of her legs and her glutes look awesome. Gorgeous tie-ins. They're very defined. You're really seeing that shape to the back of her legs. She's got a nice amount of muscle in her quads, so there's a beautiful roundness to the outside of her legs, and her glutes are just amazing. Very firm, round, super high. She looks awesome. Second place is incredible. Okay, and now in first place is Janet. This was unexpected, but completely deserved. She always places so well. You always know Janet is going to be in the very top, and yet she hadn't won the Olympia before. So this is so cool. I'm so excited for her. She's been working really hard. It shows, and she looks absolutely amazing. I think she pulled off this look of being a little bit more, I almost want to say she has a little bit more of an athletic look than the rest. She's got a lot of beautiful shape to her arms. Her glutes are really unique. The line on the side here has a very different shape than a lot of the other girls. And you see so much muscle in her legs. Look at the back of her legs. She's got these gorgeous tie-ins. You're even seeing a tiny little bit of outline of those adductor muscles. Her hamstrings look beautiful. Her arms, look at the beautiful line in her delts, triceps. She's just very athletic looking, and yet still completely feminine and the perfect representation of the bikini category. Not too hard, not too soft. Her abs are so good. Tiny waist, so flat. Her stomach is incredible. Conditioning is amazing. Beautiful little amount of hamstring that you see, even from the side. She just looks unbelievable. So here is the lineup from the callouts. Now, of course, it's quite zoomed out, so I'm going to show you another picture just so you can get a really good, clear look. But I think you can see that everybody in this top 6 is amazing. Unbelievable hourglass shapes. You really see those lats on Elisa. You can see that beautiful line on the leg of Janet, really defining her glute and her quads. Lauralie with her unbelievably small waist. It's just everybody. It's so incredible. I really liked this picture of Lauralie and her amazing glutes. But everybody looks unbelievable. So here's the lineup. What an amazing group. It's fantastic for Janet. She's worked really hard, and I think it's wonderful that she's here. And here we see everybody from behind. It almost looks like coming from right to left, they get just a little bit more conditioned, so you see a tiny bit more of the muscle in the back of the legs. Janet has beautiful definition, a little bit of outline of her hamstrings. The gluteons are really sharp. And then as you go left towards Isa, it gets just a little bit softer, but everybody is unbelievable. Okay, so from a points perspective, of course, Janet now and Angelica never have to worry about points. They are Olympia qualified athletes for life. And then I believe Jennifer is going to have 12 points, Attila will have 11, and Lauralie will have 9. Now, as far as predictions go, I hope you saw my prediction video. I think I did pretty well. I think this top 6 was fairly easy to predict. You knew that these girls were going to be at the top. So I had Isa, Angelica, Janet, Etila, and Jennifer all called in my predictions. And Ashley, even though she wasn't in the top 6, she got 7th place. So she still did really well. Just wasn't quite the look of that compared with these top girls. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And I will be back right away with more recaps. I've got figure and women's physique coming for you. So make sure you subscribe. You don't want to miss those. You can find me at turquoisetoffee.wordpress.com and, of course, on Instagram at turquoisetoffee.